everyone, my name is Ashley Smith and I am a naturalist at Mississippi Gateway Regional Park, which is part of Three Rivers Park District. And just like all of the parks at Three Rivers, Mississippi Gateway is really unique. And I know it might surprise you, but the one really unique feature of this park is that we are right on the banks of the Mississippi River. Now, with that unique habitat comes some unique animals. So today for Wildlife Wednesday, I'm going to be talking about one of the animals that we find here. Now, it is also found at other places in the park, but us being on the Mississippi kind of makes it a little more likely that this animal will be here. If you notice, I'm not quite telling you what it is. I am going to have this be a mystery animal. So I'm going to give you some clues and tell you about some of their really cool adaptations, and at the end I will reveal the answer, although I'm going to guess a whole bunch of you will be able to get it before the end. So stick with me. You ready for clue one? Here we are. So our mystery animal prefers to live by water. That can mean lakes, rivers, ponds even, but here at Mississippi Gateway, our animal prefers and has taken up residence, especially in our wetlands. Our mystery animal has two types of fur. This is the outer fur, or also known as the guard fur, and this animal will use oil that it produces to spread on top of these guard furs to give it waterproofing. Underneath is the undercoat, and this is a super thick, dense fur that is used to keep the animal warm. Being that our animal likes to live on or near the water, it does need to be able to move through the water. So, as you can see, they have very large webbed feet, which makes them powerful swimmers. Keeping with our underwater theme, our mystery animal has valves in both their nose and ears that they can close when they go underwater, allowing them to dive deeper and stay underwater for longer. Similar to their nose and ears, this animal also has clear eyelids that they are able to close when they are underwater, and it acts like a goggle, allowing them to see clearly through the water. This animal has a large tail that can be used as a rudder while swimming. However, more importantly, the tail contains mostly fat, which can be used in the winter as a way to radiate heat to the rest of the body, but also as extra energy for them to burn if times get tough. One of the most distinctive features of this animal is perhaps their front teeth. Now, if you look closely at their front teeth, there is two sections of it, orange and white. The orange part is very, very hard and on the front surface, and the white is a softer material behind it. Now, why this is important is because the white area, as they eat, will wear away. The orange part, once enough of the white has worn away, will snap off. Now that sounds terrible, but that is really important for them to have nice, sharp teeth, which is important for the food they choose to eat. The preferred food of this animal is bark and cambium. Cambium is that soft, fresh layer of growth on trees just under the bark. Now, most animals are unable to eat this because it is mostly made up of cellulose and most animals cannot digest that. These animals, however, can digest it. Now, in order to get at bark and twigs in particular, they cannot climb trees. So they do on occasion need to chop down a tree in order to get at it. Although these animals cut down trees for food, they also cut trees down for building materials, specifically to create shelters or lodges. These lodges can be built pretty much anywhere in water, be it a lake, pond, wetland, or even along the bank of a river. These lodges are built on water not just because it's the preferred habitat, but also for safety. Being on the water, they are able to build their entrances underneath the water, which protects them from most of the predators they have, including fishers, wolves, hawks, lynx, wolverines, mountain lions, and coyotes. These animals not only cut down trees to build their lodges, but also will sometimes build dams. These dams are created mostly to create deeper pools around their lodges, which increase their safety from predators and will transform this landscape around them to their preferred habitat and all that that entails. The building of these dams can have a tremendous impact on the ecosystems they are in, and in fact, they are considered second only to humans in this ability. Now, these changes can conflict with human desires when, say, a dam alters the course or flow of a river, or floods hundreds of acres of land, or the trees that are desired on personal property are cut down. However, some of the ecological benefits surrounding dams cannot be denied. Where there's dams present, we see increases in waterfowl habitat, positive effects on trout and salmon populations, drought-prone areas being able to survive some of the worst of droughts, and up to 45% of harmful nitrogens being taken out of waterways, along with other pollutants such as phosphates, carbon, and silicates. Do you think you know what this creature is? If you guessed the North American beaver, or Castor canadensis, congratulations, you were correct. The North American beaver is the second largest rodent living in the world today, and pre-European settlement in North America, their population was estimated to be between 60 and 400 million individuals. Now, by 1900, that population went almost down to zero as the population of beaver was overtrapped for felt hats. However, today, the population is back up to about 10 to 15 million, which is a considerable success story. All right, there you have it. It was a beaver. When did you figure it out? Did you figure it out right away? Did it take a while? I'm kind of curious. Let us know in the comments below. Either way, I had a really great time talking to you about beavers and all of their really cool adaptations. I hope you sometime get out to Mississippi Gateway, be able to see the dam that is in our park and maybe see some beaver sign. Otherwise, I will be back in a few more weeks with another really cool Mississippi animal. So happy Wildlife Wednesday, and we'll see you later.